I think, like, on the surface, you're like, oh, they're in a wheelchair, they can't stand up, but there's a lot of other stuff that goes with it, right? And, like, this is so personal, but, like, a lot of people, like, your pisser doesn't work, your shitter doesn't fucking work, and, like, you have to plan your whole day around that. It's kind of crazy. Like, that's, like, the brutal truth of the honesty. They're like, people are like, hey, man, you can stay at my house, like, you're rad. I'm like, how big's your bathroom? Will I fit in it? I don't have to take a piss. You know what I mean? So, like, you have to plan the thing I feel like I lost, but I've kind of got it back because I've been in a wheelchair for a long time and, like, sorted it out. But the spontaneity. When you're walking, you'd be like, oh, I'll go wherever the fuck I want. Someone's like, hey, come to a house party. You're like, all right, well, is there stairs? Who's going to get me up those stairs? Come to the beach. I'm like, well, the sand doesn't really work very well with the wheels. Like, who's going to pull me through the sand, right? You know? So that's something I think people don't always maybe think of.
So 2:30 makes a big effort to make sure that venues are accessible.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think, like, I mean, I'll fucking call this fucking venue out right now that we're at. Can I say where we're at?
Yeah, go ahead.
We're at Vivid and I go to Fest there's 2 years in a row doing comedy. There's multiple venues. This one was like, I'm VIP, compliments of you.
Yeah.
And they were like, I don't know, man. Like, I was like, can I just go where I can see? I'm not gonna cause problems. They're like, I don't know, man. Like, most places are kind of cool. But like, and you smell farts first too. Like, some guy just farted right in my mouth earlier. And like, I didn't know who it was, but I smelled it first. I'm right at ass level, dude.
So you thought your touring days were behind you, but post-pandemic, you seem to have started to ramp up the amount of touring you've been doing.
Yeah, and with how we approach touring now, I don't foresee a day where that door will fully close. I mean, sure, I can't be on the road for weeks at a time, but if I manage my time efficiently and make the most out of the time, why would I stop? I love being on tour.
Do you think there's a point in your life where you will stop touring?
I don't think so, at least willingly as a human being. If I can't afford to anymore because of economics, or if the United States crumbles to the point where no one is touring, then I feel like those are two avenues. But other than that, as long as I am able to, as long as people want to come out to shows, as long as bands want me to play with them, it's something that I never want to stop doing.
Well, I'm Javier Ayala. I'm from Miami, Florida. I'm a trombone player. I've been on tour with Jer for the past 2 years.
I'm Ricky Weber, and I'm from Michigan.
Do you see a point in your life where you would stop touring?
I've thought about it for sure. I've thought about it many times, but I don't think I can ever actually stop full time. Maybe take a pause, but I don't think I can ever fully stop.
Now that I've been surrounded by it for a while, there's always that little voice in the back of your head where you're like, well, you can't do this forever. I'm like, who says who? Anything can happen. And if you can make it work, depends on how much I want it. And I really want it. So there you go.
Hi, my name is Kaylee K. Moy Malloy. I play in the band Catbite, and I tour around with them a lot. And I also do K. Moy the Band, which is my own band. And we would like to tour in that, even though we haven't really yet, but we've done 2-day stints, so that's cool.
Do you ever see a point in your life where you will stop touring?
Yeah, because I might be too old to do it, but then, when I heard that fucking what's-his-name from goddamn Jesus is a Friend of Mine is goddamn 70 years old and still playing the bass and dancing around, I'm like, maybe I can survive that long, never mind. I like touring a lot.
Do you think there'll ever come a point in your life where you'll want to stop touring?
Drew Skibitsky of Kill Lincoln.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, at least for a little bit. I don't know. Kill Lincoln doesn't do it to the extent where we're burning ourselves out. We do it a healthy amount where we're staying active. We're seeing the entire country at least once a year. We're doing fun stuff when it comes up, but we're not killing ourselves. So I don't know. As long I'm going to do it as long as I physically can, and at some point my body will degrade, and I'll no longer be able to do this anymore. And that day will come, and I will be okay with it.
Do you see a point in your life where you will stop touring?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%, yes. Yeah.
Where is that?
I don't know where it is, and I hope it's not soon, but I can definitely see it because I mean, I think everyone would agree touring is very, 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 very difficult. It's hard on your body, but it's also hard on your brain, and it's also hard, like, financially. Like, it is not, it's just, like, we are all doing this. You have to do this because you want to have fun, right? And at our level, like, if you're not having fun, you can't justify it any other way, because we're really not out here making big dollars. Like, we're lucky if we can break even and make a little bit. But so that's one big challenge, right? So we're stepping away from day jobs to come do this because we love it and we're having fun. But also, like, it's just hard. It's like the hardest thing that I've probably ever done. Like, but we keep doing it because it's awesome.
It's also super fun.
It's super fun. It's incredible. Like, we're so lucky. Like, we get to, like, see all these different places. You know, meet all these different people that usually only exist on the internet, or, you know, it's amazing. I feel truly lucky that we're able to do this, but it's also the hardest thing. You know, it gets harder and harder as we get older, you know, because I think Kill Lincoln, like, we try to put on a big part of our show is our physicality, you know, and I feel like if there's a point where I can't deliver that, I'd rather not play anymore. Like, I don't want to get up there and be like, and I don't want to get, there's too many bands who I love for that, who I see and they're, like, not doing that anymore, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of a bummer. It makes me think about it, and I don't want anyone to think that about us. I'd rather them remember us as, like, this, you know, energetic thing, and that's fine. I mean, if, you know, some bands just want to keep on playing, that's great. I'm really happy for them, but for me, like, I just, once I can't do it at this level, at the level I want to do it, I'd rather just not do it anymore.
Yeah. Do you think you see, I mean, you're at the very beginning of all of this. Mm-hmm. Do you see a point where you won't want to tour?
At this point, I think that's kind of the goal for me, is to do more touring. And then hopefully, like, when I'm not touring, I want to be able to, like, continue working in a recording studio so that I'm able to do music basically at all times is the goal. I think, like, probably as I grow older and my body probably doesn't do as well on tour, then that would make sense to try to, like, focus on more studio stuff and recording and engineering. But at the moment, I would love to continue touring and do more touring, for sure, yeah.
How does it make you feel to know that when you're my age, I'll be 77 years old?
How does it make you feel?
Makes me hope that I'll still be able to do this in some
yeah.
capacity.
Yeah.
I don't want to stop.
Yeah.
I'm Max Beckman. I play guitar in 2:30.
Do you think you'll ever want to stop touring?
I don't ever want to stop being in this band. I'll do it till the wheels fall off.
Do you think there'll ever be a time where you'll want to stop touring?
Yeah, like right now.
And by the way, that was JR from Less Than J.
Right now. But I love the camaraderie, and it's a weird thing when you've done it for so long, when you're home for a certain, like we've just been home for 4 months, and you get to the point where I start scratching it, like I'm literally tearing at the walls to get out, and like when I finally got down here, it's just this, I don't know, it's like a freeing feeling, you know? So yes, I want to stop touring because my body hates me, but no, I never want to stop touring because I don't know what I would do. I'd lose my mind probably.
Do you think there'll ever be a time in your life where you'll stop touring?
Mark Code of the Code.
I want to die up there.
Yeah.
I want to die up there because it's the only place I ever felt like myself. And I still, to this day, feel that way. Like, it's the only place I feel like, oh, this is what I'm here to do. I don't know why I'm like that. But there is a selfishness to that I also had to learn. It's funny, my friend Thomas from Strike Anywhere, like, we had a great conversation years ago about the idea that what we do is selfish. Being gone for so long, being away. You know, I miss the birth of my sister's kids. You know, I missed all of those things that in life that everybody does because I was on tour, like providing or trying to be a part of providing this other escape for other people and myself as well. That it, you know, I look back on it and I reflect on it and I go, oh shit, like, yeah, I probably shouldn't do this for the rest of my life. Like, there's this other part of, there's this more important part of life than what we're doing here. That I'm not missing out on, but me not being there is making it so other people are missing out. So I don't know that answer. There's only so much you can get out of the machine before it breaks, I guess. And then life just happens as well. So I don't know how to answer that question.